Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today, and today we have a good video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about how the US administration, Trump, is delisting three Chinese stocks. Chinese Mobile, Chinese Telecom, Chinese Unicom. And this is pretty extensive news because we already know what's going around with everything happening with Baba, what's happening with Ant Financials, happening with all these Chinese companies, and the threat of the government, the threat of regulation. So on top of this, now USA is delisting three of Chinese top telecom companies. Like, man, this is crazy because this is might affect the future of the businesses with Chinese and USA. So when we're looking at this, we gotta understand what's happening right now. Like, all this news can't just be like circumstantial. Like, it's just all coming down at once. Like, all these regulations and just everything. So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this as like, is this gonna be a future attack on Baba and on Neo and on all these like Xpeng, like all these like Chinese stocks? Like, is that where this is heading to? Is this where this is going? Because this is still a huge shock, and depending how the Chinese government reacts, we don't know. It could be bad, right? It can be like, no, since you're delisting our stocks, we can take stocks out of your economy. But I don't think that would work. It wouldn't really make sense if they did that. Because when you think about it, Baba is more private. It's a private business. And these three companies are more public. They're run by the government. So I can understand why they did that. The USA is saying that these three companies are attached to Beijing and they're attached to the military operations of China. Trump understands what's happening with China right now. China is gonna super succeed the USA. It's gonna become the financial powerhouse. It's gonna pass the USA in 15 to 20 years. Their GDP is growing way faster than the USA. And just because this pandemic, it's gonna increase even more. Chinese is actually benefiting from the pandemic. They're uninfected by this. They're just going as usual. And then USA, we see all these bankruptcies, crazy bankruptcies here and there popping out of everywhere, or in Canada, crazy bankruptcies popping out of everywhere. Like, that's what's going on, and China is just business as usual. So, and this is going to continue on. Like, this is not the end of it. Like, a lot of unemployment. So China is going to catch up even quicker to the US economy. And Trump sees that as a threat. He's trying to make sure that USA is at the top and continues to be at the top. So he doesn't want any Chinese company getting actual money from USA investors being able to actually put money into that company, into these three Chinese companies. So that's why he's doing this. It's all about power. It's all the power struggle. So is the Chinese government going to react? I don't know. But when you think about it too, the Chinese, like these three Chinese companies don't need this anymore. They needed it before to kind of help boost the company, to help kind of get like more money into the company, get more investors. But now that the Chinese economy is doing so well, I don't even think they care about this. They just let this go because it's nothing to them now, because the Chinese economy is like going crazy. It's expanding like crazy. So they don't even need money from foreign investors that much anymore. So I think that's what Trump's seeing. And I don't know if there's going to be a huge backlash to this. I don't know how the Chinese government is going to respond to this, if they respond at all. Is this going to affect Chinese companies that are actually on the US exchange? Like, is there more bans to come? Like, there's so many questions to ask right now. Like, there's so much uncertainty. But I'm still strong on Baba. I'm still holding strong. I feel like Baba has nothing to do with this. They're obliging with anything that the government throws at them. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think is gonna happen in the future? Like, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot going on, but tell me your thoughts down below. Guys, if you like this video, can you please like it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace!